It's another exciting day on this wonderful platform. Many washia our platform is why yaba be din komo a real run seminim a heard said and seminal and so city. Now ye shall say near the deed in common. I need to me real babia. Now there are reports out there. There are reports out there concerning Coach Otuado and any coaches. Now sometimes in some people are what here. Now how I won't see no, because when it's in their favor, they leak out information. Yes, because according to Achocho Neba, it was a top executive of the Ghana Football Association and they leaky that info. No, Edema miniansem training so air tron wabonting. And I make us say, you see, when it favors them, they do everything humanly possible to make sure say or more channel a champion in that course. You didn't come on Kotoko Guso per Samba O'Neill replacement. Let me put it that way. Kotoko Guso per Samba O'Neill replacement. And on Shibidi di moon come out remu and in 7 moon and so trimono and so media ba. This is how we do it on this platform. See any annual platform is and seminal ye copenchi mu baku mienu near the abrel. Now once what me who said the man and so see quanti update 1 about a chagu, update 2 whole chagu, update 3 and but 2 bet me enjoy videos ni nano. Now who enjoy videos no now all subscribe ya my now notification be on so now my comment naba because enune ma ujani to me dere. So what you say when you subscribe, when you comment, when you share now my channel and so there and this is what we've decided to do, bringing stories no in some way and so to your doorstep. To subscribe my now be piano and so my FFF Benjamin the queer coach and film ding with my friend Ricardo Vaz Debiara Damian I'm no ding come our platform ways so none of my answer at me akoye to subscribe mamia mani bejipa na bibiano and so at me IFFF none of my answer at me akoye edi amaye na in some day bebre wo ho in some day bebre yes I keep on telling you that in 7 day doors na ni na so ye be hwani adi mu nkomo na yetimi ama 7 no enso atimi aba said dey say ba because our man is na ekusisi nchen a aya na ya something which is there which of course yem pese be yes nti Samba O'Neill ne de report ni bebre report ni dey say bebre Samba O'Neill report ni de ye bebre na meka no Kumasi Asante Kotoko empanifo nim say said no masi kono e likely so on twasu bi men fama Kotoko so what you say e likely say on twasu emfama Kotoko and said the mekano since the IMZ e ba be fa Kotoko adwuma ne no they've seen people acting this way. Yes, they've seen people acting this way because I stand to be correct though, but Lamte was doing these things when he wanted to leave. Frederick Asari doing these things when he wanted to leave. And you know, they don't need Obia to tell them, say, the way things are going, Samba O'Neill is gradually getting to the end of the Kotoko career. These things, you don't need a rocket scientist to come and tell you say the way Samba'S play in the game no is something that all children must say media me ya boy we ako because it was sikabi o ha obi bot children say na meje no ma ya adwuma bia ma wa you could clearly tell say the pakone catch say adwuma no onye. Let's face reality. You could clearly see say nipa na catch say adwuma no enya de obeye. Looking at Ghana in football ni be gina. Anyhow, Kotoko, Mpenny they are suffering because of sponsors, supporters, and must do games near the Adno. Kotoko can't cough out $5,000 to $6,000 to a single player in the league. It's something that ain't means. So we catch also by says clearly the person is telling you say he is not willing to play again. I don't know the money he takes currently. There are speculations and other things. I don't know, so I don't want to talk about it. But if Kotoko is to give him $6,000 and I say $5,000, it will be an increment that to me is overboard. I'm not saying undeserve it. I'm not saying he won't deserve it. If you look at him in the performance, what done he deserves it. But sometimes you need to be magnanimous and reason with our university here. Kotoko can't pay that money, and it should let us know, say, from the look of things, how things are being done. The guy wants to play and leave. I've seen reports. I say, "Sa team na Frederick Asare wono Durban City as a him willing to pay him $10,000 a month. They can pay for them. They can pay South African League. They can pay that money. Yes, they can do that with ease. And after that, I then buy Matiti Naman Foka, and I want her Frederick Asare. Frederick Asare, then I don't want to go into it. But whatever they are saying about Frederick Asare, I don't want to go into Frederick Asare issue, no. But whatever they are saying about Frederick Asare, letting people know, okay, when you've been done, I don't have his permission. Yes, I don't have his permission to talk about certain things, so I can't do that. If Enkam won a permission, I would have given vivid a report on him. But since Wakacha me say he's telling me, but I shouldn't let it out, no, I can't say it. So I need to wait till one can say, okay, this time around there, you can do this, and I do. But to be all can't be a fan also quiet, and I will never be done and correct. That is not the case. And if they are willing to pay $10,000 to somebody, they can pay with ease. So, until no company for should know, say, but we are doing it, say, general transfer in the park, not say, beer. Kotoko should do the needful and sell him uncle, never be a yakama. Said they were no per se. Or bet trust will be the Makumas and Kotoko. Other players and so other teams more, they are also not willing to extend or more contract to play or more teams. That is the business of football. As Kotoko the Kotoko fans are angry, the Kotoko fans are not happy. A player like Samba'S Boa or Boma Kotoko now be job work on. They are not happy, no. There are other teams here in Ghana that almost players no want to go. So Kotoko can do business. Sell him out, let him go, get something out of Niseo, no. Abia onward transfer be uncle spend that money on the replacement. Maka the reason why Kotoko supporters any bre no money bre or feature or yes players no corner ya replace you with quality players are. That is when they talk. That is when anger costs more. And Americano, the Ama don't who are here ni nano because of our brand friend Albert Amwa. Because Albert Amwa goes no the court. So what the goes in the court. It is the those of one on say goes now, none who hear him more. That is the only thing. If the goals start to come, nobody will talk about Donzo, nobody will talk about Albert Amwa beam. So that is how the Kotoko support the city here. And to the Americano, the IMC in their own wisdom, they know say these things expressed say Neko. And I'm happy. Omadi didn't come up with agent. Uncle agent in for the sika scanamera money percentage, money agent in the that is it. It's better over Tenet and Hamanako. It's better over Tenet and Hamanako. Until somebody will near name person or signing. Now what was see a Kanama Kumas and Gotogono. Razak Simpson so Nation FC. Or no, Unya or no Subeko. Razak Simpson. Nation FC or no sunya or beko. So what I say, deals need a be deals need a be players that or more and somehow when he came to Kotoko now near established our Ghanaian football him. He came to Kotoko, nobody knew him, sir. Even videos to watch about him wasn't that plenty. So they named sir. But the first show in the first outing against Out of Folk made every single person believe that this guy would be good for Kumasi and Kotoko. And lo and behold, he's been good. And if you say a knee, do you think say a Kotoko supporter will be angry? Say, yes, Kotoko a Tom Abranti a Federer, yes, Samba'S. Ebia Kotoko nya 5 CDs. Na Kotoko nya 5 CDs, no. They are spending like 4 CDs and now say 3 CDs on Abranti a Federer Razak Simpson. Do you think the Kotoko fan will be angry with such a development? No. Kotoko fan won't be angry. So if you are selling Samba'S, you sell him for something and you spend the something on another replacement. That is it. He won't come cool. Say he won't go. Cool. You need to pay money. Yes, you need to pay money. These are players that to me bow. Alex Boache de me nko kan bi because Alex Boache no omunya no Alex Boache no nipa na odi ni sika be hye aduana mu no o ya da Alex Boache chen players ni say players no ya opobias ma asem pe na o pe Alex Boache no eye beyond reasonable into no den now the be enticing say omra be si agama Kumasi no. Is it about money and how is about then they can pay and even pay better. I'm telling you for a fact currently a Kotoko player at Kotoko bench is saying so be din komo kone camper omo and they blame omo former team no chairman no for that idea yet because Ediana offered sika na so che de Kotoko dem and currently so go Ediana na go be boabo ni ba Kotoko nya bi mo so me din komo kone camper they are regretting the Kotoko deal. Yes, because Kotoko no they feel say yes omuni bo ni bo but somebody somewhere is not willing to give them even the chance for them to express themselves into omo and they are getting frustrated, they are getting angry. Two new players from Kotoko no they are not happy. Yes, they are not happy because one of them not deals with and they chose Kotoko because they wanted to play for Kotoko. It's their dream club. But omo buy, you know, situation and circumstances, no, I'm my style be. So what I say, and the other player let's watch it. I can tell you on authority, is a no go area for Kotoko. Kotoko will go and immediately they will open the letter and see say Kotoko interested in Alex Boache, they will just throw the letter away. I'm telling you. So that one they don't go. Razak Simpson, from the look of things, he will be willing to join Kumasi and Kotoko according to multiple reports. Ebenezer Aban, he's played for Heart of Lions for some time. He will be willing to move. Alex Boache de men kono unya. That is the gospel truth. So what I say, Samba one on it dear. Samba one on it dear. The Ekika kono. And the last game no body mass and Kotoko no. The last season, see Antono near Tinetta Hoyan ha. Emma ne kwa. Obeko free. You know, ye tonwa na ye timia ye bihu bibi na nyoma enso atimi ayefefefe na ye kama. Ntino ye mompa ye se sa deal na matesa apa no be ye nokre. The deal that made Kotoko company vote na si gina ho be de ho no. Me mompa ye se be ye nokre. And Kotoko will get something from that deal. Na branch en nko because Kotoko threat na ho eye hwehan a obeko free. Yes, Samba will Kotoko threat na ho ye hwehan a obeko free. The Kotoko pen ho asem na Kotoko so nya bi kakra free Samba ho a because Samba say for instance so ko free a why great the service to Kumasi and Kotoko ba football no loyalty no the pay because tina Kotoko na form the pay Kotoko fans now will say say yem benching because the form ni so you can't blame him but he's a person that or na Kotoko nya hwe won ho because the kind of a name Kotoko dia Samba o no. And one thing about Untina me say na no na me lawyer asafu duku issues no. Me no issues and your personal issues. I mean no issues that was say players be sanama Kotoko. Players na say players na what finance what bigger say. That be players that they played for Kumasi and Kotoko currently. The kind of a facelift, the kind of uplift that Kotoko they are more mono. I'm not sure say they've gotten even half in whatever club they played for. None of the Kotoko players currently and high the uplift that Kotoko they are more mono. Omo teams are no movie. For that reason, the woman say yen standards you know be about form, but still that dean still remains. So the fabulous spirit not still hold when it comes to players playing for Kotoko. When you play for Kotoko, that aura ne it's still there. We just need to add one or two things to make it very, very big, as it was some years past. That is the only thing. So for a player can't tell Kotoko say I want to sign 1 year for Kotoko. And then Kotoko will succumb to Sahasam and play an Ekano. I don't want to hear that. Yes, I just don't want to hear that because who was Samba? No disrespect to him, but who was Samba? Who was Mohamed Kamara? Who was Lord Amoa? Who was Patrick Asiedu? Who was Joseph Ablo? Boa double bomber Samates no more mukota. The bomber out in Aido Samates no more mukota ma Kumasi and Kotoko. But the name when you Kotoko no nya have. Teams no see a kind. Who was Hibejau? Boy Hibejau Boma Chelsea no. On Bomu even up to 15% for Kotoko. But look at Nidin Koekosro. Emmanuel Enchibo or Boma get to Olympics, no, or Kotoko were more up to even 10% of it. He had a call up to the national team. So the first left at Kotoko, the money players, no, I am non-negotiable. You come and when you want to play, oh, that I didn't order that. Immediately you decided to sign for Kotoko. You have that thing with you. So it should be something that ain't guiding. Look at the Edema Kamara, the Edema Samba. So I think that should be something that as a determination you can't want them and you can't want them. It's something that you intimate shema amount for this. It's something that you be near the home come to somebody any day. I think some point for be the needful. Now yet to me who said yeah I didn't sit here. This is my humble appeal. Kotoko IMC no Emfamuna omonhwe a lot of things Kotoko team nim. Yes, omonhwe no maye Kotoko team nim. Because I say me can de bia na ya na me pese me can be because of other situations that I am new. But the truth of the matter is many of the new signings for no omonye okay. Many of the new signings omonye okay because a lot of nyoma a lot of nyoma ekoso. Some believe they are not computing on a favorite ground. They are not giving them like the space they may be known. And when these things start to breed in, when players begin to act on concern and thinking that Bibia may be a coach in the day, it's something that a more team. Ntino said the minim say me papa NDK Studios. Someone that will show me videos now you close to Mpenifo Kotoko no. I think someone can't tell because the Kotoko players, the new ones, some of them, they are beginning to feel say coach dear on Pemasem until they may be an coach on family home, and immediately players start to act that way. It be a problem. Kotoko gave money to them, signed them, and they were brought into the team. Though be a team be more the be idea, but sad any bomb never started the dim na player na and say oh coach dear me ye be a coach my mom be a coach my memoir. When that thing starts to breed in and the issues back, players will be comfortable sitting on the bench. Even at time that Kotoko will need them, they will be not even ready because they've decided to accept the fact that regardless what they do, they will be at the bench. So I think simple information yes, that one I will say it. Me say main time will be uncle say me time no Kotoko na Kotoko na me time no the nisika mama. I won't do that. But no can you catch it down for. That is the gospel truth. You catch it down for. You say down for a grow. Oh, you say down for a grow. Na so that any city any day. Oko kasi siya na akwa ye. Players in the bit my wo with you, but we just you put them in some sort of a no one maybe. So I've decided not to talk about it that way. But the gospel truth ne say the players, some of them are not happy. Some of them are not happy. Not at all. And they are beginning to act on concern. Shame fire home. The basic what to be an NC. Yama mobi into yen home. And immediately started the bumper and the issues back. Intermediate. I've said my own. I hope I'm putting for no much my no my year. Now, bedin come off for work to Kunim, but maybe this uncle na me catch say we are flying all the way to Finland, France, Germany, Ireland, Iceland, and this is what we are going to do. Cleaning and nursing jobs, they are available in these countries that I mentioned. And if you are interested, you need to be in the ages of 18 to 50 years and you qualify to be part of this wonderful air travel. Dreams travel semen country was a brani and konko to konko yejuma e crofon cruise so France apai Finland wo Germany wo Ireland Iceland they could cleaning and nursing jobs the CO2 no yenko ne konko ye the siw tu no yenko ne yenko ye de afuom sebe omom ko ye adwuma wo afuom ne kwa wie, and we are sending cleaning and nursing. Dreams Travels. Contact them. WhatsApp only on this number +45 52 720217 +45 52 720217 and our fame 0538 007010 0538 007010. na no ma dinkomo enso ba bia wo bia wo wie pe no asan afre number we 0542 28 30 na no ma dinkomo 0542 02 28 30. The first my more numbers need 19 0542 02 28 30 na no ma dinkomo o from a me say you are going and work and live comfortably. Abrochire de keto bia animu na Germany, France money ade yenko ne nko pesika emfa nwu yemoto na bibia no enso entimi enye kama yemfiri wona yenin komo no na according to reports eba no Otuwado ne the technical team, they've not been paid for 8 solid months. 8 solid months. Yintia Otuwado ne the technical team neka. According to reports. I just want to read from Rahman Osman, a Ghanaian journalist that he's based in the UK also. And as I read, I want you to take your keynote out of this thing that I'm reading. Tina ma credit say Rahman Osman and a post here. So today, I received an important call from a senior member of the Ghana Football Association executive team, asking me to let you all know that Coach Otuwado and his backroom staff have not been paid for the last 8 months. I'm not really a fan of Otuwado, but you can't hold him responsible when he hasn't been paid for 8 months. He has a family to feed, and so does his technical team. They have just qualified for the World Cup. I like the sports minister, but please, this is not right. You've employed him. You have to pay him. Think about it. If you don't pay him and he start accepting bribe from agents to call half-baked players to the national team because he's hungry, can you really blame him? How many of us could survive if you weren't paid for even a month, let alone 8? What is wrong is wrong. Pay Ado and his team now. So according to Rahman Osman, Chiremu say, Coach Otuwado and any technical team, no, they've not been paid in 8 months. That's a year we know. So we are in the 11th month. Let's say year we need 2 months, saying 3 months per ho. So Coach Otuwado ene ne pamfo no yentu omoka. Na wotie me bra pani Rahman Osman ensem na okana. He received an important call from a senior member of the Ghana Football Association executive team. So this is a tip off. It's not the technical team and almost spreading info no. The technical team that they've not paid them for 8 months. Let me first say this. It is wrong. Yes. Let me first say it. It is wrong to say Ubiaya Juma 8 months. Because I wouldn't be happy to my Juma on Piamica. But so what they making say? So let's establish it, say, and you're right to say Ubiaya Juma in Pianica. Bible no crack as I say or pioneer Piaseno. So Ubiaya Juma 8 months. You need to pay him. So now, if it's anything to go by, they are only surviving on the per diems and other stuff that they take. But salary party, the farmer omo. And no tea and some of my brother Penny Osman consider me kind of first now. It's not about the technical team complaining to outsiders who. Let me just see it and know how to go about this thing again. Utie and some now, my brother Penny the 2 Ghana. A senior member ewo GF nim and a far phone and a friend say omo bia who say 8 months ni yintia Otuwado ka. On a normal level, you expect the technical team to be complaining, but this a senior members of the Ghana Football Association and are complaining. I want to see say bi o mebe no make say this thing that they are saying a force. And yes, sad yeah. A day in coaches they are not complaining, but the GFA members they're complaining. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Sometimes, oh, you see, because when it's the GFA, now you're money so BB, no money ya. We see the zeal penny for the defenders man. But this it's on the neck and on the tables and at the doorstep of the Ghana the sports ministry. And I bind in Piacano because your national team coach na bind it to so this one and your GFA nasem because your GFA any pay salaries no and bind nasem. So what I say? So now they are leaking info to people to let people know say these people have not been paid in the last 8 months. You see how they are working. But when it's about releasing squad to Ghanaians, you sit down and act as if say blasters in the moment there. As I said earlier, let's condemn it, say 8 months into your mocha. But you see, they are seeking for help when they think, say, so mama science. But when it's about releasing call up to Ghanaians, you guys act as if, say, blasters in your modia. For now, that more names into your mocha. But me, I'm much concerned about the reason why the technical team members are not complaining. But senior officials in the Ghana Football Association are complaining about this thing. What is their interest? And now they want to, they are crying more than they bereaved. And I want to say, coach, to what don't me and I would what I can't say a comedy woman, a comedy on a technical team. No, crow him, a more the papa, crow him, a more the papa. So, baby, so on said university, and I'm saying, unless on be denies our story and saying, you know, correct. Unless on be denying, chrome her. Obiad ni interest in namo. Obiad ni interest in nam. This is not something that a GF in India. And this is what they do. None other. The sports minister de beto abonten say, "Sa unity cap as dem ko boy no sikane adade ne mai. Kirin cap isika bebam so e bi e ma. So people have started. No master set agenda no, but we set agenda ko de be sinchen. It's the more reason why they are doing this. Why is the technical team members not complaining, but a senior official of the Ghana Football Association is complaining? What is their interest? What is their interest? That interest ni then. Let me leave it here. Since somebody be oje wa nso be di akira hwe abepa asem. To them amen kona menim komo e wo the Kemwe Africa so ye. The Kemwe Africa se bra na beje won tad no African wear no. African wear. Hey. We are bow your bema or be man fe what they call wedding, what they call what they call program bia graduation bibia when fe and so me man and bema na we e won ho trade the Kumasi no butu a worldwide delivery 0544 975214 0544 975214 no meaning ko no mo hwe no sort it out correct one on be ma o a correct one so what you say ha so na make come for a Israel consul the amount also passport no bra or yen mbritie wa bi the amount bank statement o business certificate o birth certificate ni nan or ye enso atimi no we pe we team o pese okoye trials or outside Ghana o ye individual pese okoye trials or outside Ghana o call business trip o call holidays then and I call obi na enso atimi no flight bookings hotel reservation ni nan or ye visitor pie or Spain or see enko Macedonia ye koye adwuma sanso na Serbia ye warehouse and hospitality work ni nan Israel consul sebra ni enko koye adwuma 0547 247709 0547247709 no meaning komo na bibia enso entimi kama. What is the interest of senior officials of the Ghana Football Association complaining about salaries not being paid? Are you wrong there? But what is their interest? You be saying share bi makrao.